Welcome to Spread Space. Welcome back if you're returning. ClairV. This is Aries time. So especially for you Aries rising, especially in the beginning of this month, your finances, boundaries when it comes to finances, and anything material wise, even people and things like keeping your distance or something of that sort. Let's see what comes up in your cards for Aries. And these readings are timeless, so whenever you see this, you're meant to see this. And I am using a mix between the story cards and the uncommon tarot for Aries. So now we're going to set it up. These came up like that. This was in the middle here. So love is on the top. We have a cool little story here. And it looks as though we are waiting. Perhaps we are waiting for love, or waiting for a house. It's like we're longing. Maybe we're waiting for something that we once had, or perhaps we are longing for this Neptunian energy. I see all of these swords in reverse. We have like the whole sword family in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords. Oh, and I thought this was the Knight of Swords, but it's this Two of Swords. So perhaps it's a conflict between this Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords. So this reminds me of like a mother and a son, and it's like the mother's longing her son. But it could be a thought of things. So like I always say, use your intuition when deciphering your messages. What I see with the Queen of Swords, she could be very hurtful in her speech, in her words. And as of with the Page of Swords, perhaps there was some kind of bad news or something that, like, this could be a situation or a person. So perhaps this could have been like bad news or something. And then you're coming out of this meditation state, and you're like just laying there, and you have this man like pulling you. But he is like pulling you to the future. Perhaps he is trying to pull you out of this hole. But something about you two match. Like your boots are red and his tie is red. So something about the two of you match. Perhaps it's like not even a man. This could be like a situation or something. But then you have this Two of Swords in reverse. So the decision has already been made. The choice has been made, and perhaps this is what this conflict is between the Queen and the Page. Let's open up the rest of your cards and see what it says. Okay, so now that the blindfold is off, we can now trust. Or we have a new idea or a new something. Or maybe trust had to do with the choice that we made. But, okay, so I turned over all the cards. But the last card is still like this. So perhaps this is what is unknown. So this is setting sail. And that is right under this uncertainty. It's like he's trying to pull you onto this sailboat. But there's some uncertainty there. Perhaps trust is an issue, but I do not see trust as an issue. I do see us. So maybe us is an issue in trust. But here we have below this Queen and this Page, we have this Beauty and the Wisdom both in reverse. It's like ugly stupid is like how I can say this. But then you have the Strength card right here, like right before it. So we have strength and trust on either side of this ugly, what do we call the wisdom in reverse? Ugly, stupid, ugly, ignorant, ugly. Anyway, so perhaps this is why these are the characteristics of this Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords, or what came out of it, or the situation. It's like we have perhaps strength comes from you being like unknowing, like the opposite of wisdom. You think wise would be, you know, experienced and learn, like, you know, you're wise, you know, you can discern, you have the right to discern. Like, wisdom is knowing the difference between right and wrong and choosing right. Well, here in reverse, it's like we don't have that discernment, or we lack that knowledge, or we are going through an experience where we are learning that. And perhaps this is where the strength comes from, this like ugly wisdom. And perhaps you learn how to trust yourself. Let's see what other cards are here in this deep subconscious. Oh wow, so we have the Three of Coins on top of the Eight of Swords and the Mother. So perhaps we are waiting for our no, the mother could be your mother, it could be you as a mother, and she came out like this, which is same how this girl is laying here. It reminds me of this. It's like the mother could also be like, you think she's pregnant, you have to wait 9 months. So perhaps this is a waiting period of 9 months. It's like you're waiting for, you know, the bun in the oven. And this Eight of Swords, she's laying the opposite way. So perhaps you are waiting for now the Eight of Swords is all about this mental restriction, but it's like you are covered with this it's almost like a web, like a net, more so like a net, like we're trapped by a net. It's like this waiting is holding you trapped, but it's like all in your head. Perhaps you are waiting for somebody else to like play their part. Perhaps you're waiting for a contract, or yeah, see, here's the clock again. This is like something of time. It's here, like, I feel like, hurry up, we're on a time restraint, like we have to get there by a certain time. That's funny, the other reading talked about that in our live about Cinderella. But perhaps this netting will come off when the bun is cooked, you know, and perhaps that happens when all three of these people work together, or when the contract is signed. It's like one coin is like somebody already did their job, or one part of your job is already done. There's two other parts in the making, one of which is almost done, but it seems as though somebody else is slacking with the other one, or waiting the other one. Perhaps this is what we're waiting on. Let's see on the top of the deck for Aries. We have the Box of Rain. So yeah, you're really tied to Pisces in a sense, because they had this card, this ugliness, and this is what this reminds me of. It's like this Box of Rain, like when you release this pain turns into beauty. Just like the rain, how the rain waters the flowers and the flowers grow. That's how it is here for you, Aries. On the bottom of the deck, we received the other Eight of Cups. I thought we had that out here, but that's the Eight of Swords. So we received the 8 of Cups in reverse. So we're finally starting to see, you know, where the darkness is, or how to get to the light, or we're finally starting to see the light through the darkness. Yes, happiness is coming with the 4 of Wands on the bottom and the 5 of Swords on the split. So yeah, there is this conflict, Aries, and perhaps we do have to be patient and take our emotion out of it. This could be a change or a conflict of some sort with the 5 and with Swords. This is almost emotional. I mean, intellectual, like something with your mind. And I see this bird over top. So perhaps we have to get somebody else's opinion, or perhaps it's somebody else's opinion that there's the conflict with. I see this really hard in here. It's like he's look. It's like he's looking at the light. He finally sees the light, y'all. And it's reflecting in his heart. Like the light is reflecting off its heart. But he's thinking with his mind, right? Because of Swords. So perhaps we are using the heartbreak or this light, or using our logical thinking to see the light in this to reflect back on our emotional feelings. So yeah, we have to see our feelings from an emotional standpoint. And I forgot these other cards that came out. You received a union. So there is a coming together. But your world is upside down. Because you do have these, you know, something of a loss. These pentacles, or something's uprooting. But perhaps that's why, because we received this new idea. Perhaps this new idea cuts what you already have growing. And it's like you're starting fresh. Perhaps trying to catch a new wave. Or starting fresh. There's a new opportunity. But we lack our intuition because of this emotion. It's like this emotion is blocking our intuition. So we do have to release this with another 5, another complication. So this is releasing of this. And perhaps this does have to do with our family. The kindred. It does say follow your heart. I do see the cardinal. Perhaps there's somebody, and I see jail, but Joel, or Jale. And here too, it's like here's all the darkness and you see the light. Wow, what a reading. So yeah, I guess we have to go within to explore. And I see this lemon skate, you know, the infinity sign. Perhaps this is like a never-ending strength, or like a never-ending rain. It all stems back to this love. And that reminds me about the butterfly wings, you know, being and still being a little wet from coming out of the cocoon. So perhaps this love is, your self-love will protect the transformation period. Alright, Aries, thank you so much. Hope this was helpful. Love you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Love you. Bye.